What's up everyone, this is Ken here from Property Stories, and today we're going to talk about loan rejection letters. What is this document, how to get it, why you need it, and what's the difference with another document that is called loan cancellation letter. The first things first, for this context of this video, I'm going to focus on property loans. Property loan, yes, you do get loan rejection letters for other credit facilities like credit card you apply. I myself personally get a few rejection letters from the credit cards that I apply. So what is this letter? This letter is issued to you when the bank has already evaluated and determined that your application was not successful for any reason at all. They will not write the reason. They will just give you the general answer which says that your loan has been declined. What is in this document? Number one, very important. The first one, it must contain a valid loan application reference number from the bank's application reference number. Okay, so because this number, right, will tally with secrets. The moment you apply for any credit facility, the secrets will be fired up and you will capture the bank's application number, loan reference number. Okay, so make sure this one is a valid one. Second one is the name, full name according to IC. Third one is the mailing address, and the fourth one will be the result. They will just say decline, not successful, that's it. Okay, there will not be any reason on the loan rejection letter. This is what you need to understand. Finally, what you see on loan cancellation letter is the loan amount, loan application amount. What does this mean? Let's just say a property is 500,000, so you apply for 90% loan, which is 450,000. So this loan cancellation letter will show the loan amount of 450,000, usually will be plus MRTA, so the numbers will be a bit outbid. Let's just say 470,000, MRTA 20,000. So in the secrets, right, it must tally this figure 470,000 tally with the secrets. Or if it's 450,000, then it's tally with 450,000. That's how you cancel the loan application in the secrets. Okay, so this is what you will see on the loan cancellation letter. Quick pause. If you have found this content useful, informative, and most of all actionable, may I request that you consider subscribing to my channel to support me so that I can continue making content. And on the second part, if you are an agent or developer and looking for a banker to work with, I've left my link down below so that we can, and comment below so that we can connect. Okay, if you are looking for a loan, you can also click the link there. I will do my best to help you get a property loan. Alright. Finally, you can support me by buying my book. It's available now on Lazada and Shopee. I put the link down below. And now back to the video. Next one is how to get this letter. You can get this letter from the bankers that process your loan. Sometimes the banks will not issue this letter for legality reason, for compliance reason, for any reason at all. Okay, but you can actually get an email from the banker that is processing your loan to send to the developer or send to the agent to get back your deposit. Okay. Next one is why you need this. I just mentioned just now is deposit. Why you need this letter? Most of the time you want to claim back a deposit from the developer. The developer requires a proof that you have already submitted and it's not successful. Then they need to refund you the deposit. Or the vendor that is selling the house, they will always in the terms and conditions they will put there, you need 2 rejection letters from 2 different banks before I refund you the deposit. Okay, without interest. Why? Why this is needed? The few things but the most important reason is that as a seller, okay, here whether it's a developer or sub-sales, I want to know whether you are serious or not. It's not that you just simply place a booking, I reserve the property for you. It's an opportunity cost for me, as next time if another buyer interested in the property, I cannot sell because I have already agreed on the booking form to sell it to you. Okay, so it's to be fair to both sides. I don't know whether you apply or not. You tell me you reject the loan got rejected, no black and white, how can I get my deposit back? So that's the reason that you need these loan rejection letters. Okay, or email, because nowadays the banks will not issue loan rejection letters some more. Okay, I don't know, maybe some of the policies have changed, so an email should suffice in terms of getting back your deposit. A valid email from a banker, not from anyone else, from the bank that is processing your loan. The next part, we should go to when when you are not eligible to get this letter. Most of the time people ask me, hey Kenny, you say my DSR not pass, so my loan reject, right? Can you give me the loan rejection letter? Okay, this situation different. Most of the time, when you apply for the bank loan, the bank already has a set DSR, correct? So if you do not pass that set DSR, they cannot send to HQ. So what I'm trying to tell you is, this loan rejection letter can only come if the loan is rejected by HQ side, okay? Not at the initial submission point, okay? When I check your DSR, when the banker check your DSR, okay, DSR burst, you have to mitigate first, then I can send to HQ. At this point here, I cannot issue a rejection letter, okay? Because the system is not rejected. But Kenny, you say that system not rejected, if you issue, help me, you think people will know me? I just want to get my deposit. Developer also will know me. Vendor will know me. Okay, this is something that you help me, I help you the culture. When get into problem, guess who's the one that is going to get into the chopping board? Me, your banker. Okay, not you. You already got back your deposit. Why you care? Even if you're an agent or even if you're an owner. So that's the reason, right? Your bankers will not actually breach this compliance. Okay, if you breach this compliance, it's considered a fraud. All right, because if it's not rejected and then you say you rejected. However, this is not the end. No loan rejection letter is not the end. So how now? You can talk to the vendor as an agent, agents, developers. Perhaps you can just get the buyer to get an email from the banker saying that they've already looked into this case and this case cannot pass. It just proves that the buyer has made the best effort he or she can to get the loan, because they want to buy the property, because they are interested and they're really keen to buy the property, but at this moment they can't afford it. That's all. So just refund the deposit. For this session, I'm going to tap into frequently asked questions about this topic of loan rejection letters. First one that is very common. Hey, Kenny, I wanted 90%, but you approved only 80% loan. So can I get a rejection letter? You all reject me, right? Okay, a lot of people misunderstand. When you want 90, but the bank approves you 80 or 70, it's still approved. The status is still approved. You cannot issue a rejection letter on an approved loan. Okay? Next one, they should ask, like that, you can ask your HQ to reject. No. Once the decision is made, it's approved. You cannot simply just overturn the decision. It's due to compliance sake. You don't want to actually take from the bank who can do this because they just suka or just take it lightly. Approve okay never mind, I overturn it, may reject just to get you rejection letter. You don't want to do business with a bank like this. That's not reliable. Okay, so that's the reason we don't simply do this. But if it's approved, then it's approved. It's not according to what your margin is. You are the one that is rejecting the loan, not us. We did not reject the loan. Okay, the next question I get is loan cancellation letter. What is this? Is it the same as rejection letter? No. In this case, right, you as a client will ask the bank to actually cancel the application. Whether it's approved or not, you ask cancel. Maybe halfway processing, they ask, Aiya, never mind, I don't want the loan. You ask the banker to cancel, or already approved, but you took another bank, so you can ask the banker to cancel. So is this letter necessary? Sometimes it is, because some banks, they want to see this loan application already cancelled before they execute your documents, before they disburse your money, or before they even issue a letter of instruction to the valuers and solicitors. Okay, so loan cancellation letter is something that you need to ask from the bankers, or just ask them to cancel in the system. Very simple, it's just ask them to cancel the system in Secris, because all the banks, right, our system is linked to Secris. Just ask us to cancel, then we will cancel, and you should reflect within like a few days down the road. You can check with your e-Secris. Okay, so I've already answered. Loan cancellation letter and loan rejection letter, these two are two different documents. Next, you might face the situation where the bank say, I cannot issue a rejection letter. Okay, I cannot issue a rejection letter. What is the alternative? I want to get back my deposit. You can ask the banker to email to the developer or the vendor solicitor. Usually the email must be a valid email from a email address of the bank, and not anybody email at Yahoo, at Gmail. These are all not accepted. Okay, negotiate with the developer. Some banks, I understand, they don't issue rejection letter due to their own policy or compliance. And then in fact actually this practice of issuing rejection letter is actually something that doesn't bring money to the banker. Something that no money, this one wait put aside lah. Most of the bankers will do that. And a lot of banks these days also, they do not issue rejection letters actually. What if the bank say they cannot issue loan rejection letter even though my loan is rejected? What do I do now? You can talk to the bank to issue an email, a valid email from the staff that is processing the loan to your developer or to the vendor, see whether they accept or not. Okay? Of course, the email cannot be like at Gmail or at Yahoo, all these kind of things. You must be an official email address from the bank, at Maybank, at Affin, something like that. Okay? Then you can get back, you should be able to get back your deposit without much hassle, because you've already proven to them that you already put in the best effort to get the loan approved. But, well, it's not just not your luck. You need to go back and restructure your finances, rearrange your finances. Sometimes I also get this scenario, especially from new agents. Hey Kenny, you say my customer, the DSR very high, so you cannot pass, right? I need a loan rejection letter from you. Can because developer or vendor actually request for it. The answer is no, because the loan, right, is rejected at the first level. It's not by HQ. Rejection letters can only come if the loan is rejected from HQ. Okay? HQ must reject first, then any rejection letter can come. I've made some videos about progressive interest, right? Perhaps if you are curious about progressive interest, especially if you are an agent, you want to explain to your customers how to count the progressive interest, you can refer to this video here that I made. So I'll see you there in that video, alright? Bye bye.